Time to start. Please stand for silent prayer and then pledge. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will call the regularly scheduled Doddridge County Commission meeting to order at 4:01 Tuesday, February 17th, 2015. Have you had a chance to review the minutes?
Yes.
Yes. On hearing no problems with that, they will stand approved as read. All right, we'll have the public comment period now. If someone would hand me that. Thank you. Okay. I will only read the people who have indicated that they either want to or maybe. Tammy Beamer.
Is there to be no more correspondence? Is there to be no more correspondence?
I checked when we were in Charleston, and correspondence is not required on the agenda. So, no, there's no more correspondence. The correspondence is here, and if anybody wants to see it, they can.
And that was by agreement of the whole commission, right?
No.
Okay. The proposed emergency response team that's on the agenda for this evening, was this team made part of the local emergency planning commission's countywide emergency plan that was established?
Does anybody wish to respond? This is a public comment period. If you want to ask questions, there may not be any answers.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to.
Then LEPC, you're not aware if LEPC is aware of this plan or not. So my next question is for Beth. How much did the county make this month for oil and gas royalties? If you don't have it, I can call you.
The amount, check dated January 28th, 2015 was $89,221.38.
Is that just for one leg or two?
It's for two.
Okay. No. Thank you.
Ms. Kirkwood said maybe.
Yeah, I have some questions. Sure. I'll ask them all first. Make sure I have time to ask them all. First, just a comment. I noticed that the change of meeting time is on the agenda. I hope you're going to vote in response to all the letters that you got requesting that. The library issue has been put on hold, and I'm wondering if there will be public meetings for or open meetings or whatever for the public to discuss this and ask questions. And then my third question, third topic. Reading this information about the Planning Commission, doesn't really answer a whole lot of questions. It sort of raises more questions than it asks. It refers to the commission. Are they talking in reference to themselves or to you? It refers over and over again to the governing body. What is the governing body? It says, with consent from this governing body, which it doesn't explain who that is, they could hire employees, provided that this governing body sets the salaries. Just opening up to a lot more of our tax dollars being spent. I'm not saying we shouldn't spend some, I'm not saying we shouldn't have a planning commission, but are there are no limits here ahead of time, no guidelines, so it has to be percentages of what the income is or something that's not gonna slide the whole county into a, tailspin because we've hired a whole bunch of people at salaries we truly can't afford. It says they may invoke any legal, equitable, or special remedy for the enforcement of provisions. What would be a special remedy? What would that cover? A special doesn't sound like, if we already talked about legal on another word, that's in there. And it doesn't say and, it says or, so if it's not legal, use some equitable or special thing you want to do. That's pretty vague. And opens it up for somebody to decide to do whatever they feel like doing. And then there's that governing body again and again. It says the president shall control the agenda. Does that mean if somebody asks to be put on an agenda to speak, the president can say, no, we don't want you to? Is that what control means here? I don't understand that word control. And then under funds, it says that we're going to spend the money to give them suitable offices for holding meetings. Can we not just provide a meeting place? I mean, I don't know what all they're going to do, and maybe that wouldn't be suitable, but to provide offices is a huge expense. Ongoing, monthly, buying furniture, this could go on. There was an issue a while back where somebody needed a new offices, and it was a big expense. So I question whether we need suitable offices or just a suitable meeting place. And as far as storage for the plans and documents and whatever, that should be something that's done here in the courthouse, I would think. Boy, there's another one in here somewhere. Towards the end down here, it says they can accept gifts and funds and donations, which will be deposited with the county commission, to be available for expenditures for the purpose designated by the donor. That leaves open maybe between the commission and this planning group that we don't want to do. Just because somebody's donating money to say, gee, we want XYZ done, do we want it done? Do we accept their money and then we have to do this? Should there be some clause in there as long as it's agreed to be something that we want to have done? And there was another one. If you can remember all of those, I'd appreciate some answers, and I'll just sit down and listen.
The thing to keep in mind here is, number one, the county commission sets the budget every year for all county organizations. And from your questions, it sounds like you should be running for county commission because you feel that you should be making these decisions. So my suggestion is, if you want to make these decisions, then you probably should run for county commission. It's very simple.
No, it's not very simple. That's
Your time is over.
Again, you have been very rude, again.
I'm maintaining the order that you asked the question, who maintains the order? I suggest that if you want an answer to that question, you read Robert's Rules of Order, and you'll find out. Now, Mariana.
Thank you once again for giving me an opportunity to speak. I really wasn't going to until you stated that correspondence would not be read. The way things are set up right now, when the county commission meetings are held, it makes it virtually impossible for the working public to attend and voice their opinions, or to have an avenue where their opinions are heard publicly. So, I'm just kind of curious, is eliminating public comment a way to decrease the amount of time that the meetings are held so that people get out of here quicker or whatever? But I just feel like that particular decision, and once again, you were told in Charleston it was okay. Well, we don't live in Charleston, we live in Doddridge County. And people that may want to write a letter to you to have it read at a county commission meeting should have the opportunity to be able to do that. And a request I have is that perhaps you can put this on as an agenda item for the next county commission meeting, where the 3 commissioners vote to state they are going to take the correspondence reading off of what occurs at a meeting. In all of the meetings that have occurred so far this year, I have seen more and more occur where you're taking away more of the voice of the public. And I find it rather distressing, okay? I find it distressing. People are taxpayers, you are elected officials, you're making close to $50,000 a year, and that includes benefits. You are supposed to be our voice. You're supposed to be looking out for our best interests to try to stop our voice from speaking, whether it's written in a correspondence routine or minimizing how much time we can speak at a meeting, is taking away something that we have a right to. And yes, if you're going to tell me I can run for county commission, I choose not to do that. I commend all of you for doing what you're doing, but I also would urge you to remember why you are in an elected position. You are in position to protect the public of this county, and to eliminate the reading of correspondence takes away something that I feel we have a right to. So I thank you once again for allowing me to speak.
Thank you. Your comments are noted, as are all the comments.
So take some action on them.
You're out of order.